That beat is still hard. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Masters and none, we're back. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
You can hear me? Because I can't hear anything.
Yeah.
Turn my headphones up, Twiz, if you could.
Is there a snare?
It's the other slider. I think it's the third.
The third?
I think.
Your headphones have the separate slider?
No, I changed each line has a separate slider, no?
Nah, bro, here.
Or that's each mic. I'm sorry.
How's
the dial, the little.
How's that?
Go ahead. Let me see. That's good enough. Who cares? Master Nerd Podcast, episode 176. If you guys can hear me, that's fine. Welcome to the show. Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday. Just a few minutes after 7.
Now I can't hear myself. Whatever Twiz did to you.
There we go.
This guy's always touched. There we go. All right. I'm good.
Listen, but we are back. We are live, and it's the Master Nerd Podcast, episode 176. This episode is brought to you by a special, dear friend of ours. I'm gonna let Twiz jump into that, but we got a little sponsor tonight, and it's a good look for us.
It is a good look.
So please, guys, if you're already in the live, participate in the chat. We love when you participate in the chat, and also to help us with this algorithm that YouTube loves to use. If you could hit that thumb up, you could hit that notification bell so you get notified every time we go live or post a video, and make sure that I say like the video and subscribe to the channel. So with that said, we prefer you to watch the video version when it's live so that you guys can participate in the chat. But if you don't, you can catch up in the archive and also listen to us on all of your favorite audio podcast platforms: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Play Store, as well as Stitcher, Podbean, iHeartRadio, wherever you love to consume your audio podcasts. And if you can't find us on your favorite podcast, Berto,
You join the Discord. Join the Discord either way. However, if we're not on your obscure podcast listening platform, join the Discord and harass us publicly on the Discord until we place the podcast on your obscure podcast listening platform.
there you go. So we do appreciate it. And then we got, of course, today, you see, my hands are here. You can see both my hands. Why? Because we've got the dopest podcast producer in the game with us tonight. Young Jamie, you got competition. All right? Twiz, say what's up to the people one time, man.
Hey, what's up, man? How you guys doing?
Yeah.
My name is Swizzy. That's not really my name, but that people call me that shit from time to time. How you guys doing? I just want to say real quick, man, special shout out to the Little Coconut LLC, the sponsor of tonight's episode 176 of Master None Podcast. Let me get that label right, all right? Everybody, make sure you check them out. Make sure you hit the social media. We'll have the link in the bio. We'll have, link in the description. And yeah, special shout out to my man Oscar, man. He came through. I went and picked it up last night. Special delivery. Shout out to Josh as well. His son, family business. Remember, donations from the proceeds get donated from purchases of every bottle. He has multiple flavors ranging from pumpkin, espresso, peppermint. We got a new one on deck that we're actually trying today. I think it's chocolate cherry. The pumpkin is actually new too. Pistachio, Tennessee, all different kinds of flavors. So make sure you hit him up. Banana. Make sure you guys check him out. Jump on Instagram. Show him some love. He's a very, very good person. It's for a very, very good cause. And like that, we back.
Like that, we back. And listen, it's the best holiday drink.
I'm 100%. I was just going to say that. The holidays are coming around. There's not a single household that can't benefit from having a bottle of Coquito in the refrigerator.
For real. Know? If you don't participate in the alcohol preference, I believe that he makes them. Doesn't he make them like mocktails also?
He'll make a non-alcoholic.
Yes. And
he'll also do a, if you have a flavor that he doesn't do, you could recommend it. And I think he said, I forgot what the situation was, but I'm lying. He does the mocktail, and he also does like the vegan coquito and like the skinny coquito too. That's what it was. The other variations I was thinking of.
Yes, damn. He does a vegan coquito.
He does a vegan coquito, and he does like a skinny coquito too.
You hear that? So if you're down with PETA, if you're down with Team PETA, you could get down with some coquito as well.
Don't
no
you care
cows.
about animals?
Yeah, no cows.
Would you care about the environment? Mass farming.
You gotta love this guy.
Buy
man.
fucking vegan coquito.
Nah, time out. You got the Paul Bunyan's out, bro?
You see me? First of all, my feet are fucking
Bro.
I told you he going Joe Budden on him.
Yo,
He
bro.
going Joe Budden. Joe Budden I see him sometimes. He has the flip flops on. You just see he does like the toe wiggle, like while he's talking.
And they just come out.
He does a little wiggle.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, put your toes down with the wiggle, bro. If you're gonna have him up there, keep him still.
Wait, time out.
Oh, you see Joe Budden be spreading his
He be
toes?
doing the wiggle joint with the flip
He be
flops.
clicking on the chair with his
Facts.
toenails.
Facts.
Yo, quick
What's up?
question.
What's up?
Did y'all crack the chocolate cherry?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're drinking it already.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, salud.
Thanks
Nah,
for
I'm
saving
drinking.
me a fucking.
I'm drinking sparkling water because I'm not a peasant. I have not yet moved on to the king shit, which is the coquito. It's right over here. But I'm having you know what I'm having? I'm going to tell you what I'm having. I'm really having the chai from Ghost Brewery. That's right back here. Ba, 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 ba.
Hold on. There we go.
Right there. The chai from Ghost Brewery. And I have it. I brought it for Berto. And then I had to tax him one.
Facts. Well, listen, somebody
big
give me a
deal.
cup. I need a cup of that, man. What's up?
You need a couple what? Yeah, we'll hook you up right now.
The chocolate cherry. You know.
And
what
I
I'm
will
saying?
tell you, the chocolate cherry is delicious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got the espresso over here. I'm just saying. I want to do it like
We'll get to. Let's get through our first story before we fucking.
Yeah, how far are we in already?
we are 6 minutes.
There we
Alright,
go.
so let's go.
We're just in time.
6 minutos.
Yeah, you're what in time?
We're
That's
just- yeah, I
that's
see
like
what you
there's
did
so many
there.
like dad jokes about my name. They're like just in time,
I bet you people have been saying that to you your whole life.
bro. My whole life they'll say just in time. Or let's say just in whatever it is.
So, let me pull out my book of sonnets so I can see what I wrote down for today. Oh my gosh! All right, so first things first. What are you guys watching on Netflix?
You really want me to? You really want me to let? Ooh, I can hear my headphones again.
Ooh.
That's very interesting. So, yeah. Is anybody watching anything specific, or are you just browsing?
On Netflix?
Yes.
People still watch Netflix?
Okay. So,
Nah, I'm fucking.
If somebody kicked you off their subscription, just say that.
Twiz a communist.
Listen, first off, I'm the subscription holder. Listen, shout out to my little brother KK. He was on here, bro. He was on my Netflix for like 12 years, bro. I don't want to hear nothing. I was holding it down. My shit was consistent. Ask my brother-in-law. You heard?
Yo, they about to start retro charging people for that. They're gonna watch that
out.
clip is gonna be taken by Netflix themselves, and they're gonna use that shit in court.
Sounds like you owe 12 years in back taxes to Netflix. Go
God
ahead.
damn.
listen.
But I am watching something. I started watching something, and I think it's brilliant in a lot of ways. I might have a different opinion than other people,
What are
but I'm
you
like,
watching?
this guy's got a hell of a marketing plan. Escaping Twin Flames.
I'm watching that as well.
You're watching that?
Yeah. I don't think I'm as deep as you are in it. I think I'm on like episode, because it's, how many episodes is it?
I don't even know. To be honest with you, I only saw a couple episodes and I missed one in between.
Yeah, I think I'm like 2 episodes deep. Any like documentaries about cults, I love them.
Yeah.
Like the last one they did with the ones who had like that 42-day standoff with the shootout with the cops. That other cult.
Oh yeah,
that
what
they-
Waco?
Yeah.
Waco, Texas. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that one. And then now I'm watching this one, Twin Flames University, and I'm just like, dude, people, where there's such a range of human, right? Like,
Let's explain, give a little background for what it actually is that we're talking about. So, Twiz, did you see Escaping Twin Flames?
I have no idea what the fuck y'all talking about.
all right,
Good. Do you want to? You want to give?
No, please go ahead.
All right. So, Escaping Twin Flames is about this group. They're still in the process of kind of calling them proving they're a cult. The debunkers and all that kind of shit, but it is pretty cult-like. So what it is some guy and some chick, and what's so funny is the people that are running it are like 3s. Like the guy's wife is a 2.5. I'm like, how is he getting anybody to listen to him? But his whole deal is this whole Twin Flames kind. You gotta have a hotter chick than that to get people to follow you. Like, are you kidding me? But
Or have like a bunch of them.
yeah. So this guy's whole deal is that everybody has a twin flame, meaning the true love of your life. Yeah. So, and his whole shtick is that there's no limit to what you can do to go and obtain that person. Mm-hmm. Like whether it's an ex, whether it's somebody that you don't even really know yet, or somebody that's, whatever the case is, your neighbor or something, they could be married, they could have kids. He says nothing can ever compete with the concept of them being your true twin flame. So it trumps children, it trumps marriage, it trumps family, anything. And so it starts off from there. And of course, you know, their whole pitch is like, I was lonely just like you. And of course, because he's got this like 2.5 of a wife, you know, it seems like it's possible to other 2.5s walking around, you know?
And another crazy thing is that they say that they have the ability to identify who your twin flame is. Nobody
Yes.
else has this power. They're gifted this power by some divine fucking spirit that enables them to identify who your twin flame is.
Yes, but that's later on. Because early on, they let you say who your twin flame is.
You're right,
and
yeah.
most people, what they do is they go back to their recent ex, or they go back to somebody that they liked years ago or something like that, because it gives them hope. It's almost this religious connection to that person. Just blind faith, right? You know how people come up with ideas all the time about how they're gonna make $1 million. Like, I'm like that sometimes. And when I think about it, it just makes me feel good. I'm like, yeah, one day I have $10 million because I'm gonna do this and this.
Easy. I'm
You know,
sure some
yeah,
blowing
it's
glass.
comforting on the dark nights. You know what I mean? But so I think that's kind of what they preyed on with people like this.
Oh, yeah.
And then you got to pay money. You got to pay monthly to be a part of the crew or whatever. And then you pay for these trainings. And it's like $2,000. It was like $2,222 or something for the course.
It's crazy for you to like become enlightened. This guy's a titled guru.
Yeah. And it's funny because it was like his wife that seemed to be a little bit more of kind of the driving force here. And then he just took the reins because he could steer it a little bit better. But man, it was weird. And there were no guys in it, really. You realize they're like,
it's
no
weird,
guys.
right?
I'm like, that's how you notice is stuff that's like built on this woman convincing other women to do this. Because he couldn't recruit dudes, and he damn sure couldn't recruit other girls. This guy was like the most average, like Jared wannabe Leto kind of. It was weird.
I'll tell you one thing. That's like the number one thing to sell, though, right? That people will buy is like the idea of finding love.
Yeah.
Especially like, I don't know if women are more likely than men are, but you know, that might be why their demographic was so like just dominated by women, because it's like they're the ones who were like eating up that like, oh, you're gonna find me my soulmate. You can identify my fucking soulmate for the small fee of $2,999.99, and you'll let me pay it in 14 installments.
Does it come with a free one?
Yeah.
If I do it right now.
And if I upgrade, I too will be able to identify other people's twin flames and join your fucking team of fucking. And we get to go to a spaceship together at the end of this when we all die.
Nah.
Yeah, I know.
He didn't get there. But how far in did you get? Did you get into where they started?
They haven't started buying courses yet. I know about the courses because it's in the trailer.
So you want me to not say anything?
No, tell the people. Ruin it for everybody.
Bro, what's so funny is, I think it's the funniest part. First of all, he starts getting mad when people like want to leave and shit. But he's like the weakest cult leader, really. There's like no consequences. He don't do shit to nobody.
He's no Jim
He ain't no
Jones.
Charles Manson or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? This guy, you know what I mean? This guy is like, he's like a peewee. He's like a PG cult leader. You know, he's not even banging anybody's wife. Like he's not doing. You know how those cult leaders? It always gets to a point where they're like, well, now I gotta bang your wife.
Yeah.
You know how it always gets there. If you're really devoted to Jesus, give me your wife.
Yeah, 100%. I've seen it
You
all.
know?
I've seen the one where the guy who he releases your sins by licking your asshole. He's like,
What?
he's like, where do all the toxins come out of your body? He goes, out of your butthole. So how do I clean you? He goes, dogs, they clean with their mouth. He goes,
Yeah.
we were meant. So he goes, with you. He goes, I open you up. Whoop, spit.
Is this a real thing?
This is a real thing. It's like another cult.
Bro, you hear that, Bad Bunny? You go take him to the dealer, baby.
Yeah. So, but go ahead. Continue.
But yeah, so they have, they have these people are identifying their twin flame. Again, like, it's one lady. Did you see the one lady that was chasing her ex? The guy was in another, like, he was living somewhere else, and he had like a new chick, and she kept on following him and texting him and calling him to the point where he got a restraining order. And then one day she's like, oh, I just went out dancing. And of course she's a 2. Because let's keep it a stack. 8s and 9s ain't stalking nobody.
There wasn't a single bad one.
They don't need to stalk anybody. They got multiple people that think they're their twin flame. You know what I mean? Like, nah, lady, let it be. So she's like, I just go out dancing one night, and by chance, I end up at the same club as him. What does he do? He calls the cops on me. And she's like, what do the cops do? They drag me out of the club in handcuffs. I'm like, yeah, bitch, you violated an order of protection. Like, you
Shocker.
can't. And she's like, it just so happened I was at the same club. I'm like, yeah, okay. It just so happened that you gained 500 pounds too, because by chance you woke up one day. No, let me stop. I should not say that. I shouldn't say that.
How dare you.
So let me go back. So a lot of the guys started to just leave. There were just a few men, but they left.
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing. If the cult leader had like 2 or 3 girls, there'd be more dudes there. There'd be more dudes there trying to get to that level.
Yes.
Because when the peak, then that's the peak, what's the allure of sticking around? Now, if he would have had like the Waco guy who like he gets it, like before you even get to, before you even get a bunk, he gets to bang you.
Yeah.
That guy. Many dudes in his crew, many dudes who are willing to fight with their lives.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, look, it was, what about it? Jim Jones?
Jim Jones, another guy.
You know, he had a whole bunch of girls and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But
You
anyway,
gotta- yeah, you gotta-
Charles Manson, please. There were groupies showing up at the courthouse for serial killers that didn't even have cults.
But that's the thing, that it seems like that's the correlation between a successful cult.
Yo, his trophy was not a trophy. His trophy was a participation trophy. It
Well,
wasn't a win. He wasn't winning with that thing.
Even if he had a bad one, it doesn't hold the weight as
Of
like
2
having,
bad
like,
ones.
You see what I'm
What do you
saying?
think? 2 7s or 110?
Now 2 7s is 14. We got
Every day, right?
100%.
Every day.
Yeah.
Quick maths.
Yeah. If you got 2 7s,
I almost tipped the
they'll also
bookie, though.
entertain each other. You don't
Yes,
got to
very
talk to
true.
them.
Very true. So, very true.
Yo,
I don't mean
This
that.
guy's an idiot. So,
listen, I'm not a mathematician. I just want to put that out there. I'm not a mathematician.
Oh, I don't wear a lab coat to work, but
so
2.
I wanted to get to what I thought was the most hilarious part. So after a lot of the guys start leaving, and is there anybody in the chat asking
Yeah.
about this? Yeah.
There's some people in the chat. I can't read it, but go ahead. I don't want to stop.
Yeah,
So-
Saif is in the chat.
There's-
Connor's in the chat. O's in the chat.
A lot of guys start leaving, right? And there's like no guys left. There's all women. So everybody's twin flame is gone. The guys that joined with the girls or whatever. So what does this guy do? He just starts making all the girls be gay. He just
What?
starts, so they could date each other because he's running out of clients. He's running out of, so he just starts assigning them their sexuality. Saying that God told him, yo, it's hilarious. And then they're doing it and they're like, oh, I know, I'm the divine masculine. And I'm like, you idiots.
That's so
and they just
crazy.
keep paying the money and shit. Yo, it was hilarious. He's making them get haircuts, making them change their names. He's like, no, God is telling me you are now Gregory. It's,
Dude, how
like,
crazy
oh my
is
God.
this? You see the girl that was a twin who left her fucking family behind to
Yes.
stay with this cult? Can you imagine?
Yeah, and she's still gone.
Dude, can you imagine you grew up with somebody, they're your sibling. You got a sister, I got a sister.
Yeah.
Can you imagine your sister gets up one day and writes you a letter and telling you she's joining the fucking Teletubbies?
Bro, I would
And
roll
she's
up on
never-
that fucking place. I would roll up on that place. You kidding me? That little peewee dude, he got a bunch of chicks he's telling her now named Mike and Frank.
Yeah,
and they're
no.
going to stop me from getting my sister back?
From
You
going in there
kidding
and
me?
Aikitoing everybody?
I'll be like, what the fuck they do to your hair, sis? Oh, what? What's your name now? Your name is Tyler? Get the fuck out of here.
Get in the
We're
car.
out of here. Get in the car.
Yeah. It'd be like Tropic Thunder when they went in to save Ben Stiller.
Yeah,
And
right?
he was stuck in character. Yeah.
Come on, bro. I would get it. Yo, I'd get her out of there in a second, man. You got to be kidding me. But
But it's just
yeah.
crazy to see the power that these people have had over them, right?
Yes.
And through like no means of like force either, just pure manipulation.
Yeah, I mean, it's preying on people. I mean, people elected Hitler, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you get people that they're down enough in their life, they're at such a low point, they'll listen to you.
Yeah.
That's what all these guys do. That's, that's when they recruit people into like gangs and stuff. They get the young kid that's bullied, has no family. Like, that's kind of what happens,
When they were calling him out, they were like, they hit it on Jesus too. He hit him with that line.
Yeah.
He said they
Bro.
hit it on Jesus.
He said he was Jesus. He said he was Jesus. He's like, look at him. He's me. And then he just showed himself with long hair and a beard when he grew his shit out next to a picture of Jesus. And he was convinced he was Jesus. I was like, dude, you're just a dude with brown hair and blue eyes.
Yeah. And
come on.
Jesus was brown.
And this is like by the
look at
15th
geography.
Yeah,
You
this
don't
is
look,
the
Jesus
fif-
didn't look like you.
No, we're talking about the 15th translation of what
Yeah.
Jesus looked like.
Yeah, this is hippie Jesus you look like.
Yeah, right?
You don't look like Jesus.
This came
You
from
know?
Woodstock. Let me stop. But that's it was interesting to me. Is all I thought
You
because
ever
I
see a
did,
Muslim dude that looked like that guy?
like who?
Like that guy? The
No,
cult leader?
never. Yes, I have actually.
Nah, maybe. They come in all different fucking
Yeah,
shit.
now I have because I was picturing like the long hair. I was like, nah, you can't have your hair that long. I was like, it's got to be like hidden or whatever the fuck.
I don't know
You know,
the
it's got to
rules.
be trimmed. I think I don't know. I'm talking out of my ass. I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't come for me.
Yeah.
But
Religion, we're still not touching you yet.
yeah, I don't want nothing to do with that, bro.
Yeah.
Do you think? But
The fuck is Switch watching over there?
Sorry.
yeah, look at this guy, man. You did.
How dare you?
Nah, I was actually pulling up video footage for the little coconut.
Yeah. Yo, you know what's funny is that cult website is still live.
And I think the whole thing is still going.
It's still going.
like
And
this still is. Like you could go on right now and find yourself a twin flame.
Yeah.
And I think that one of us should join.
yeah. You know what I think?
I think that one of us should get on there, but for research purposes.
Yeah, for research.
You
purposes.
could probably fucking dominate with the amount of like the ratio to men to women over there.
Who? Me?
In general, people.
You mean men in general?
Yeah, I think I think there's a demographic
Bro.
that people are missing out on.
After this Netflix thing,
Yeah, they're flooded.
dude, I guarantee dudes are gonna be showing up there ringing the doorbell.
Yeah,
They'll be like,
100%.
you're my twin flame.
He's like, yo, listen, man, I want you to know I know it's bullshit and I don't give a fuck, all right? Where's Stacy? All right? I seen her. She was on Netflix. No
She's
twin
all hurt.
flame.
You
Guess
know
what?
Yeah, there was a few. They interviewed the only ones that were like 4s and up. You know, they didn't interview none of the 2s.
There had to have been one or two bad ones that made it through there.
Nah.
I mean, it's tough to say. Bad is a strong word, Bobby.
There's a gang of bad bitches in the middle of America that nobody knows about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but they got Instagram now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yo, bro.
Bro, you
Not
kidding
all
me?
of them.
They
Yeah,
got
but
top
you
G's.
can't-
They got top G's in their DMs.
But not all of them are
Bro.
out there fucking putting themselves out there like that.
That's true. Some of them are Amish.
Yeah, like look, that community's probably got a gang of bad ones that no one's ever seen.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
but
they
they-
haven't shaved ever.
Yeah, I mean, you slap them with a little bit of nair and they're ready to hit the streets.
Yeah, that's it. You just got to trick them. You just got to put Nair in their body wash.
A little bit of
Oh my
that.
god, why is my head? Let me stop. I'm like, yeah,
We're getting
I got it back
crazy
out of
Yeah,
it.
we're getting-
We're
Yeah, I
getting
got it
fucking
back out.
crazy tonight.
Yo, hit the
I'm
re-
not drinking any more of this little coconut.
Yo, it's the coquito. It's the
Nah.
chocolate cherry
Nah,
I'm
coquito.
in fucking rare
Listen,
form.
I'm cracking espresso right now, bro.
What is going on?
What? You weird?
Who's watching Cops? Which one of you guys is watching Cops? You guys want to talk about the Diddy Cassie lawsuit, which I thought was weird? Somebody explain it to me. Why is Cassie suing Puffy or Diddy or Sean Combs? Why is she suing him? And why did he settle out so quickly?
Well, let me tell you
Is this
this
a
much.
Me Too thing?
This is definitely a. Well, from what I heard, it was a civil suit.
But what is the suit? Like, what is she? What are the damages?
What are the? Well, no, she was alleging to expose him.
No, she
Wait, she
had,
blackmailed him?
No, she had serious allegations against him.
What
that
was
she's-
it? What was the situation?
Bro, she said that he essayed her,
Oh,
like, against her will type of stuff, and he was very abusive. Like, they used the R word.
grape.
Yeah.
Grape, abuse.
Yeah. So what's my first question? Why no police report? Why no criminal court? Why you going to civil court first? Get out of here. You want money. Why are you not going the criminal route?
How much
The
money
man
is
that
she-
you think, the man that she is saying, I hate this word, so I don't say this word. But the man that she's saying did that to her, sexually assaulted her, was abusive to her. Why did you never file a police report? Why are there no criminal charges? Why is there only a civil case? That's my question. For $30 million. $30
$30 million?
million.
Because there's a price, I guess.
Like, I mean,
That's
come
the-
on now.
if the allegations are true, I suppose that's what that means.
That's crazy.
I'm not validating what he did or anything like that, but I'm just saying that that's what it appears from an objective,
From an
perspective.
outsider's point of view, using logic and common sense. Now, I don't know what transpired between them. I don't know what kind of duress she's under. I don't know if she's afraid of something. I don't know. But what I know is if somebody commits a heinous crime against you, in my opinion, the worst crime you can commit next to a couple of things.
Mm-hmm.
And the first place you go is civil court to get money. You go to your lawyer. You don't go to the police. You don't go to the authorities so that they can put this man away so he doesn't do this to someone else. You allegedly know the trauma of this type of event and what it feels like for this to happen to you, but you don't go to the cops. You don't get him, you don't press charges, you don't have him investigated, you don't have him arrested, but instead what you do is you file for him to pay you. What is that? Hard for me to follow that and listen to that and believe that.
Yeah, because
that's where I'm at.
From like even from two perspectives, right? Because I feel like if these allegations are brought up against him, like, doesn't the state have some kind of obligation to also like investigate what's happening? It's like if you're in a domestic situation, even if the other person who the victim is doesn't want to press charges, like the state will still press charges, right? So like that means that there's a crime that was committed that everybody's aware of, that they just essentially paid off, but it still doesn't mean it didn't happen.
Correct.
If it did happen, if it did indeed happen, right?
Yeah, correct. Because I'm not saying it didn't. Let me be very clear here.
Well,
I'm not saying that it didn't. I'm just saying from the perspective of an outside person looking in and hearing the details, hearing the story, and I just find that very strange. And if that is the case, we need to make it easier for people to file these criminal charges if there's some kind of reason that it wasn't done. Because that is crazy to me. $30 million instead of go to prison?
It's not hard to do.
Go to prison and also still lose that money, right? Because
Yeah.
he's going to have to pay legal fees and stuff like that and some kind of restitution. And I'm sure she would get some kind of money. But maybe it's exactly what you're saying. Maybe it's just a money grab. And I mean, I don't know how successful she is like financially still. I don't know if she's even making music or what she's doing, or if he has a chokehold over that.
True. I mean, it is possible that there's some kind of power that he holds and his money and stuff that deters someone from going the criminal route. Because he is a Billy Goat now. Mm-hmm. Right? Diddy's a billionaire, right?
That's a good question. Actually, I don't believe you.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think so.
I believe Diddy's a Billy Goat.
I don't think he's in a billionaire's club.
I think he is. Can we
'Cause I don't
check?
think he's got more money than Hove
Well, Hov been a Billy Goat, bro.
combined. He's like 600,000 or some shit like that. I don't think he's
900 million. Diddy's net worth 2023 is 900 million.
900 million.
He's
Come
almost
on,
there.
man. He could find 100 million in the backyard.
Yeah, I'm sure. Like,
Yeah, it's buried.
That's a
For-
Billy
to
Goat.
us,
That's a billionaire.
he's a billionaire.
That's a billionaire, bro.
yeah, he might as well, for us. He might as well be a trillionaire.
Bro, all he has to do is like sell his stake in Ciroc. Done.
Yeah, but
I think he did
I'm
already.
sure but that goes into your evaluation.
Oh, true, for your net worth.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's I just find it weird because I would want, maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just me. Cause I will go straight up. What's his name? That be calling the cops on people. What's his name?
Charleston White.
Charleston White.
Charleston White.
Yo, I got no problem. I'll file one police report so that this way what happens after that, it's not my fault.
Yeah.
You know?
And at the end of this, it could only be one story.
That's it.
Only one person's gonna tell
You
the
know,
story.
I got
That's
two
it.
hot takes for y'all.
Yeah, what you got? Hit us, Twiz.
Twizzy's first hot take is, let me take a sip of this. 1. Excuse me. Would you rather be graped and broke or graped and rich? That's 1. 2. My man Ryan Leslie is probably laughing his ass off right now, bro.
Who the fuck is Ryan Leslie?
Ryan Leslie, one of the best
Y'all don't know who Ryan
R&B and music
you don't
producers
know
of all time, bro.
Who Ryan? Look at the look on his face.
Yeah,
Let me
Ryan
give you-
Leslie.
Let me give you a little rundown. So when Cassie first came onto the scene, Ryan Leslie, who was an amazing singer, songwriter, producer, he went to Harvard, extraordinary businessman, philanthropist, whatever we want to call him. My man's he's done a lot, and
Twitch related to this thing?
nah, not at all. But I studied the way that he makes music and things like that because he's very talented. However, the point is, he was messing with Cassie first. So somehow I believe, I wasn't there.
Diddy came in and he was Diddy.
He did the introduction. They had a meeting, whatever, shopping music, whatever they're doing, and Diddy just came in.
Diddy put her on the yacht.
Yo, he put her in a Bugatti.
He asked. He said, "Is that your man? Oh, he seems cool. What color is his Bugatti?"
That was it, and it was over.
And she's like, "Oh, he doesn't have a Bugatti."
Well. And that was around the time that his laptop got stolen, but we ain't gonna get into that. The whole point is my man's just probably like, damn, how'd that work out for you? And I'm not trying to be fucked up. I know he's probably sympathetic
Yeah.
and empathetic to the situation, but
I remember when they stole his laptop. That shit was tragic.
Yeah, and then they found a laptop. They ripped everything out of it, the hard drive, and they made him pay the money for it anyways. That he offered as a reward. How fucked up is that, bro?
Yeah, it's wild. That's wild. Isn't that crazy?
I think it's very crazy.
And he was a fire producer too, man.
Facts.
Fire producer. He made some shit. I used to watch his videos of him actually making beats. Remember that video where he ordered the trumpet?
I don't know this guy.
Shit show up to his steps. He goes and gets the trumpet, takes that shit out, plays that shit on the record.
That's a fact.
But it was definitely, of course, it was,
You don't remember that
pre-rehearsed.
song with Cassie? What is it? Addiction, right?
Yeah, he had a whole album he used to sing too. You'll know him if we play the records for you, you know it.
Yeah, I'm sure I know it.
Nah, you know
Yeah.
Berto hates music.
That doesn't mean I never listen to it. I just don't, I'm not reading the fucking credits,
Yeah.
You remember those days? You remember those days, Justin?
What, reading the credits on albums?
When they had when you used to buy the fucking album and the fucking case would have the fucking the booklet in it. You open up the booklet and it would tell you who wrote the songs and have the lyrics to all the songs in the book. You remember that shit?
100%, bro. 100%.
I remember you praying for a fucking poster to come in there.
Oh, facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
Yeah,
Something-
getting the deluxe edition or not getting it and then realizing after you bought it, going back like the next day that the deluxe was in the same row, but it was like 5 back.
Oh,
it was the
yeah.
same price.
Facts.
You know what's crazy? I got an Incubus demo
Damn.
when it was rubber banded to Follow the Leader by Korn. It was an album of theirs. I bought that album and it came with a CD. It wasn't a demo. I think it was like an early EP or something. And it was rubber banded to it on like 20 of the Korn albums that were in the section. And it was legit. They were put there by the label or whoever or by the store. It's not like somebody went in there guerrilla style and put their own tape on there. But it was early Incubus before they ever dropped any full-length albums. How crazy is that? Incubus is one of my favorite bands, by the way, so if you
Is it?
can't tell. Yeah. Yeah.
What's like what's like a song I would know from them?
Probably Pardon Me.
Pardon me. Who's that?
Yeah, pardon me while I burst into a flame.
No, I'm not familiar.
No? Yeah.
No, I'm aware that band exists though.
That's one of the best bands ever, bro. I saw them at Jones Beach. It was fucking incredible. Until they started performing new music and the lead singer put this stupid mask on. It was like corny. But before that, when they were playing the hits, what you got?
I wanted to ask if you guys seen the new reality show that Adam 22 of No Jumper is doing.
I haven't, but I've seen clips of it. Why don't you explain to the people what this reality show is about? Because it's way better concept than The Bachelor.
So for people who don't know, Adam 22, he's a like YouTuber, podcaster extraordinaire. He owns No Jumper, which is a big hip hop platform on YouTube and on it's pretty much everywhere. But recently, he's also an adult star. Him and his wife do adult films. They own a company called Plug Talk where they interview girls and then sleep with them at the end of it. So recently he went like super viral because his wife, just recently, they got married, and then about a month or two later does her first boy-girl scene with another man who they selected Jason Love, and then there was like a little bit of drama that came after it. The internet went crazy because this guy gets married to this girl and then lets another dude bang her, and because of the space he's in, it's even crazier because he's like in this hip hop space. Now he's come out with a reality show where he has like 9 individuals competing to sleep with his wife, to be in their first boy-girl scene, where essentially he's doing a reality show to see which one of these dudes is going to help him run a train on his wife.
That shit is,
It's crazy.
that shit takes my breath away. That makes me so uncomfortable as a dude that's been in relationships and has been in long-term relationships. Yeah, nah, bro. I don't get it. I don't know. There's no way that dude really cares for that woman.
I mean,
There's no way, dude.
I think that he could care about her, but I just think that they both this just shows you how, the things that people would do for money, because that's what this is all about. It's all about dollars. It's not because this really entertains them. It's because this is going to make them an astronomical amount of money. Like they seen how much money they got out of that Jason Love thing, and now they're trying to.
Sorry.
We can hear that, Swiss.
I know, sorry.
And now they're trying to like replicate it, but it was just one scene before. Now they're gonna drag it over multiple weeks.
But how much money do you need?
I mean, listen.
I
don't
mean,
know.
dude, you were making money already. It was bad enough. I mean, this is just my perspective. Of course, everybody has their own thing. Some people are into that kind of stuff. Some people don't find these things to be crazy, but you got to be pretty damaged. You got to be pretty damaged. Right?
Facts.
Like, I mean, come on, to first of all, release videos of that private time with your wife.
Dude, they were doing scenes when she was pregnant.
Dude, like, I mean,
It's just not.
that, man, maybe I'm just old, bro.
I don't know if we're old or if they're just trying to normalize things that just can never be normal. Like it just doesn't seem like it feels like it kind of goes against certain like natural instincts, right? Like, you know, the instinct of what's yours is yours kind of thing situation. And I guess it doesn't mean that he's necessarily giving her to somebody else, but it's just, I don't know, maybe we're just not hip enough. Rab says that he was casted. Good for him.
Yeah.
Raps?
Yeah.
Yo.
He said he was casted. I don't feel like I'm not like sexually attracted to like personalities that I watch on the internet. Like I don't see like Lena like and look at her and then go want to watch like her sex tapes. Like for me, there's like two different worlds. Like honestly, because I know her from No Jumper and have like found her through like watching, because I've been watching No Jumper since he was doing vlogs, you know.
Yeah.
Since they had the bike shop, and I see her, and I don't know. I don't really want to go watch her tapes. Like I don't know. It just doesn't do it for me. I'm not saying she's not attractive. I'm just saying that like. I don't know. It's like I see her like a different light. Not that she's my friend or like I'm trying to protect her. It just doesn't do it for me because I know her from this place, and it's just like But there's like this other audience that just wants nothing more than to see this dude's wife, you know, get plowed by another guy. I don't know. I don't get it. Like they want it even more. Just like she explains how she gets like different color like toys. Because some people want to see her with like white toys, and a lot of people want to see her with the black toys. And it's like people just have like this. I just think that you and I don't think like this, so it's difficult for us to understand it. Because we might believe that we're disgusting, but we're on the fucking, you know, we're still
vanilla.
We're vanilla compared to the guys that are fucking out there on Feet Finder. No disrespect.
Man, I find it tough to wrap my head around this idea, man.
Nah, fuck that, B.
I find it weird to wrap my head around this idea, man. I can't help it.
It is weird. It's weird. And it's also like, yeah, it's weird. I think it's 100% weird.
Nah, to each their own, but come on, bro. Come on. Like, I'm not with it. I mean, but for money, I would never subject myself to the public's opinion on my personal sex life for $1. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, yo, I couldn't do it as a man.
Yeah, like
Let alone,
I don't want everybody to know what I worked hard. Like, you got to remember, there's a vetting process, there's a dating process, then there's some bullshit that you go through, then there's some more arguments, then there's some more bullshit that you actually realize you really love each other and want to stay together after all the bullshit. And then, bro, at that point, I done been through all this shit. I'm not going to put what I worked hard for on camera for everybody else to enjoy the fruits of my labor. Nah, bro.
Okay, just to play devil's advocate, I'm not saying that I would do what he does or, you know, it's my cup of tea, but just to play devil's advocate, keep the conversation interesting. She was doing she had a private Snapchat back in the day before like, you know, like OnlyFans existed. Like she was doing like adult content.
so meaning that he knew what he was getting himself into, so to speak.
Like meaning that their stuff is already out on the internet. But then I guess we're just saying that the line gets drawn with bringing other. If I'm saying that, then I'm saying that the line gets drawn at bringing another man into it. Like, where are we drawing the line here? Is it crazy that they do porn together, or is it crazy that he's gonna let another dude bang her? Like, which one's the crazy part?
I think they're both crazy. I just think one is more batshit than the other. I think
Because Because if we think it's crazy that he's letting this dude bang his girl, or another dude bang his girl, it's like, yeah, that is fucking crazy. But if we say it's crazy that they're doing porn together, it's kind of like, well, you know, this is kind of like the evolution of that relationship. She had a private fucking Snapchat, which was inevitably going to turn into an OnlyFans. He's her boyfriend, who's, you know, like was notorious for sleeping with porn stars even before he got with her. So it's like, you know, and, you know, getting blown on stage and shit like that. So that wasn't far-fetched for him. So it kind of seemed like that was like I think somebody could have predicted that this was going to be there. If they could predict like the OnlyFans boom, they would have predicted that this was going to be a thing.
Yeah. Well, I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that if I were in that situation, I can't even think about a girl I'm with guys before me.
Yeah.
It gets me sick.
But think about I'm not saying that what they did was all right, but you look at the money that people are making. I didn't realize this. They say Black China makes $20 million a month. She's like #1 fucking on OnlyFans.
Black China?
I don't know how the fuck that's even possible.
Is that true?
Twiz stepped out to fucking speak to his fucking banker or something like that. I don't know where the fuck he went, but he's got
an after hours investor.
Yeah, he could look.
This guy stays late in the office for Twiz.
Yeah, well, they're trading overseas.
Yo, my stocks do really well today. But
Good.
go ahead, I'm sorry.
But I seen like a statistic that said that she was #1, Bella Thorne was #2, $20 million a month.
Bella Thorne?
I think Bella Thorne's like 18 million or something like that.
Wow, dude.
Cardi B's up there.
Cardi B has an OnlyFans?
She's only posted like 8 times though.
Oh my God, everybody's a whore.
Well, she was a man.
What is going on?
She was a stripper.
Stop being a whore.
She was a stripper. Twiz,
What
can you
is
tell us
going
who's the #1 on
on, bro?
OnlyFans?
The #1 on OnlyFans. Oh,
I
Black
shouldn't
China?
say that, but that,
no,
God
it's definitely
damn
not
it.
Black China. Black China's bankrupt. You guys in here?
Okay, we're about to find out.
Why is everybody doing this? Listen to me. I'm going to tell you right now, when it comes to being on OnlyFans or being an adult star, whatever it is, you're a prostitute.
Wait,
That's
yeah.
a prostitute. The only difference is there's a camera in the room, but you're a prostitute.
Yeah, people are paying for it.
That's a prostitute. What is it, guys?
Prostitute.
Thank you. Like, it's crazy to me. How are you? I can't with this.
Yeah, and you
I
know what? But
can't
it's
with
the
this.
money that
Stop
drags
it.
them in, dude.
Stop doing that. Yo,
But it's hard for
disgusting.
you. It is disgusting, but how do you rationalize that to a girl who goes from fucking shopping at
shit.
Rainbow? Twiz just found out that I was right.
Yeah, you're fucking.
That's the sound of me being correct. How do you go from being a girl shopping at Mandy's and Rainbow to being a fucking millionaire in 2 months and convince them that
Nah.
this isn't the right thing to do?
Wait, can I go over this list real quick?
Crazy, bro.
Can I go over this list, please?
Go over this list of prostitutes.
Because this is
Go.
bullshit. Now, look. So it says right here.
This is, bro.
It says the top performers, right? Hold on. Where did it just go? I just lost it. No. Oh, here we go.
But
No. Hold on.
It's crazy.
It's crazy, but it's like at the same time,
Coño.
how do you push people away from this when
I
it's
mean-
so fucking lucrative?
I mean, it's lucrative, but is that all that matters?
It's not all that matters, but it's a huge thing.
But is it all that matters? They will never have a husband. A decent one. Never.
a lot of them don't think of it like that.
They'll
of them,
never have a husband. They'll never have a family. Their children's lives are ruined forever. Forever, bro.
They just
forever.
Well, I think that the more people that do it, the more saturated the market becomes. The less likely that you, unless you're a huge person, the less likely you are to really be exposed like that because there's so many of them now. And additionally, I also think and I also think that like now, like society wants to normalize behaviors like this. You know, like that they consider it somebody like, you know, being like in tuned with themselves or in tune with their sexuality, and they empower it. So, you know, as long as the masses, you know, say that it's okay and that it's also rewarded with millions of dollars, how do you really it's difficult to push people away from it. But go ahead, Swizz. Who's the top 5 prostitutes on OnlyFans?
It's more than top 5, but every time I go to this, it keeps kicking me off of what I was looking at. You gotta.
All right.
Oh,
we're
no,
going.
I
You
got it.
put a virus on a computer? What are you clicking over there?
Yeah,
No,
do us a
Don't click
favor.
the Mark
Listen,
Simpson on the
stop.
side.
Yeah.
So
Don't
the
click-
OnlyFans
No
top
more
earners.
clicking random links when you Google OnlyFans.
I'm clicking everything. OnlyFans top performers. Number 1, Black China. Number 2,
Bella Thorne.
Bella Thorne. Why do you know this shit?
I just looked it up recently.
Oh.
Number 3,
Number
let it the
3,
plug.
Cardi B.
What'd I say?
Number 4, Tyga. Number 5, Mia Khalifa. Number 6, Erica Mena. How Erica Mena still got a buzz confuses me.
The Body. Have you seen
Number
The Body?
Number 7 is Gemma McCourt. I don't even know who. I don't know who that is. Number 8 is Pia Mia. Number 9 is Safari Samuels. Pause. Number 10 is
Wait, Safari? You talking about the guy that used to date Nicki Minaj?
Yeah, Safari.
And why didn't you say pause after Tiger? Go ahead. Who's number 10?
Because Tiger's a bitch anyway. Nah, let me stop.
How's Tiger number 4?
Paul, I don't. Yo,
So
bro.
Tiger got the hammer on him. No homo.
Nah, but I don't think it's all adult content. I think it's
Nah,
other
he's
stuff.
out there fucking blowing bitches' backs out.
Is he?
Yeah, 100%.
Shut the fuck up.
Yo, Tiger's got Tiger's that fucking thing holding up the camera. That's Tiger.
Pause.
Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yo, that is funny.
It doesn't
bro.
surprise me he's number 4 after seeing the guy perform. Dude's got a fucking.
I'm still picturing lime in the coconut and twist it all up.
Yeah, somebody else wrote that because this dude's got a fucking baby's arm holding an apple.
Yo, all right. So clearly, Berto is part of the reason he's number 4. Go ahead. What's next?
Shit. Who's after that?
Yeah, he did top 10 already. I don't want to go through that. I don't want,
Yeah, no.
We don't have to go any deeper.
It's only 15, but yeah, that shit is.
Saif said someone check Berto's hard drive.
Again, listen, no, I'm not I promise you one thing for sure, 2 things for certain. I am not on.
Oh shit!
I
Wait,
do not pay for anybody.
Yo, I got some hot off the presses. I'm sorry to interrupt you. Spaz jumped in the chat. He said, "Recent news: the Tesla Science Center in Shoreham is currently on fire."
What?
In Shoreham?
In Shoreham, yo, bro.
Google that.
Let me not.
Damn. Well, Battery Factory.
Yo,
Remember
switch
when-
the title.
Remember when batteries were just lighting on fire when the vapes came out? Then they were putting those huge batteries in these fucking vapes, and they were just imploding.
Yeah, you remember when the what
I
was that,
know exactly.
Samsung phones were exploding on people's faces?
It was
Bro, it's like,
one guy got his face burnt.
bow, blew his shit off.
I
like
own
this.
one that the fucking battery swelled up like a salted pigeon.
Wow, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, Tesla power plant on fire.
Bro, I drive past that shit every day. No, it's the
Oh,
the Science
Nikola
Center.
Tesla.
It's the Nikola Tesla Science Center. I drive by
Oh.
this shit like every day.
Not the car manufacturer.
No, Tesla, the guy, like the science guy.
Yeah.
That they named Tesla after.
Oh, okay. So I'm sorry. I was.
So it's not Elon. You thought Elon Musk's house was on fire or something?
I thought that there was a Tesla center.
There
in
is.
Shoreham
Not
on
Shoreham.
fire.
No, the science center.
Yeah. That's the part that I didn't know about. I was
you-
almost there.
Yeah, you were right there. You thought you
And-
could go there and order a Cybertruck?
I thought that, yes. Yeah, I thought you were going to go there and there was going to be a bunch of Model X's outside. And there's a bunch of dudes on fucking, I almost said Sibians, but that's not what I meant to say. There's a bunch of dudes on those fucking, what are they called? You know, those
Segways.
Segways, yes.
Yeah, I'm in your brain, bro. Don't worry about it. I know where we're going. I
There's
know
a
where
bunch of
you're
dudes
taking
on
this.
Sibians riding around that place. Go ahead, Swizz. Tell us about the fire.
So it says here, Shoreham, New York, a fire ripped through the Tesla Science Center at Wardenclyffe Tuesday, police said. According to Suffolk County Police, the call came in at 4:49 p.m. regarding a fire at a building at the intersection of Robinson and Tesla Street in East Shoreham.
Damn, that shit's must be big if they're naming the street after it.
Yeah.
And in case you're wondering, Twiz is going to be he's going to do the voice of the Masters of None audiobook.
Yes.
If you guys are curious.
What was the fire from? Is it a battery? Come on, let me be a little
let me
more
see-
right.
let me see. It
Give
says,
me a little bit. Give me
I got
something.
you. So it says,
He says, no,
Oh,
there's no
no.
batteries in this place. It's powered by the Tesla machine.
this Tesla coil?
Yeah, it's powered by the coil. There's no batteries in here, you idiot.
Oh my fucking god! Nah, it doesn't say. It just goes on to say that residents were heartbroken at the blaze. Police could not confirm any additional information. It says the Tesla Science Center is the site of scientist Nikola Tesla's last remaining laboratory.
Damn.
And it says Tesla's lab is fully engulfed with an awful fire. So much history. I can smell it from here. Absolutely devastating. Damn.
What is he smelling?
Did somebody fucking like unplug a machine that they weren't supposed to unplug when they were
Nah, I'm
cleaning?
blaming Elon.
Damn, that's
Did
so
somebody not
sad.
put
This
some-
is some kind of intentional fire. This is some kind of shit.
I hope not.
I think so.
That's
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah, I think so. I just have no faith in
Humanity.
people anymore, man.
Yep.
People just do terrible, god awful shit. Like a lot of the
You said
time.
Thomas Edison finally got his fucking revenge.
Oh shit!
Yo, y'all
No,
know.
they
wait,
already
I'm
got
so
his
glad
revenge.
you guys are so much smarter than me.
Did you
When
guys-
like
he
how
already
the
got his
Tesla
revenge.
coil?
He's-
I'm like,
he's-
yes.
He succeeded. We're not using it. You
No,
know?
time out. Did you guys even hear about what they did to Nikola Tesla? Do you guys understand like his backstory?
Give
And,
us a little bit because I don't know too much to be honest
Yeah,
with you.
tell us about-
I found out just the other day. I don't know where Missouri is.
what? Isn't that on the other side of
I
Mississippi?
thought Missouri was in the south. Apparently, Missouri is like
I
middle
don't-
America.
before you say it, it's in Hurricane Alley, right?
I don't know where that is either. I know Diagon Alley. I know it's not near Diagon Alley. That's for sure.
I would keep it a stack. I don't know where the fuck that is either.
Yeah, that's
is
what
that
I'm
a
saying.
state or is that somewhere in a state?
Bro, I found out in public. I was at trivia night in a public place where I found out how little I know about geography.
I'd like to think that my geography is decent, and I'm not 100% sure. I think it's in. I'm almost positive it's like north of Texas,
No, mine was
like in that like hurricane. I mean, in that tornado alley. Excuse me. I said hurricane alley. Is that what I said? I meant tornado. What the fuck? You see, tonight's episode is sponsored by Little Coconut LLC, and that's why I'm saying the things I'm saying.
that's what I'm saying.
I'm on the cherry, the chocolate cherry. It's delicious, and I can't help myself. I'm drinking too much.
I'm telling you right now, bro. Missouri is not in the south.
Okay.
In case you were wondering, it is not. Nope.
Jesus Christ. Twins, are you looking at fun facts about Nikola Tesla, or can we move on?
I mean, I actually pulled up his whole entire biography.
No. We don't want
But
to. We don't
Give
want
us
to.
the cliff notes.
Yeah.
Long story short,
Just-
they did my man Tesla dirty. He was a revolutionary. He had, excuse me, he had a very, very different approach to science and things of that nature. He made a lot of different creations. He influenced a lot of different things. He went out bad. You know what I'm saying? His death was funny to say the least, and you know, people kind of they wrote him off as like a nut job. They kind of
Jeff was funny.
yeah, they wrote him off as like a nut job.
Why? How did he die? Did he electrocute himself?
No, hold on. It says his death right here. In the fall of 1937, at the age of 81, after midnight one night.
81.
Yeah, 81.
Dude lived a great life.
No, but you have to understand. On January 7th, 1943, at the age of 86.
86 and 43.
Listen, Tesla.
You adjust for inflation. That's 100. That's 156 today.
Yeah, no, dude, are you kidding me? This guy was the oldest man alive at that
Yeah.
point.
The fuck?
And he invented power. Then
Come on.
They look at it and hang him as a witch.
Oh my god.
You're lucky they didn't drown that motherfucker. Are you kidding me? He was 86 in the 40s. Bro, they were still drowning bitches at that time. They had just gave people back alcohol. They were drowning people at a all-time high rate.
Motherfuckers was still drinking out of martini glasses real quick. In 46. What?
Are you crazy? Those bootleggers running out of Chicago.
Yeah.
The Kennedys weren't even rich yet.
Yo. Nah, y'all
The
need help.
Vanderbilt still existed. Are you kidding me?
You guys need fucking help, bro. Oh my
Bro,
god.
that movie Life,
Yeah.
that time period didn't even pass yet.
Oh my God, bro. Go ahead. Tell us more about the depression.
Nah, that's it. Yo, I'm over it.
Nah,
It's
Swizz.
over. Nah.
I feel
Listen.
like we just, I feel like we fucked up. We shouldn't have.
No, we did it. It was funny.
This
Come on.
espresso,
Swizz.
this espresso is hitting. You feel me? Shout out to my man. Oh, I just want to say thank you. I got peppermint at the crib for everybody. Again, Little Coconut LLC. The link will be in the description. Make sure you jump in. Oh my God! A portion of the proceeds will be donated to help those suffering from cancer. Shout out to my boy O again. We love you, O. And like that. That's it, guys. We're rounding down. I think we got 2 minutes left. What's up?
Oh man, that was funny. I needed that. But
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing for sure.
Two things for certain.
Two things for certain. I know more about Tesla than I've ever known before.
Nice.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I didn't even know he had a laboratory on Long Island. It was the fucking last one he worked at.
Laboratory.
Doesn't have that shit anymore. But I didn't know that shit even existed.
Damn, that is sad though. There's a lot of history there. I wonder what happened. I wonder if there was like Epstein information in there or something.
No, I think honestly, it's so funny that your mind goes to, and I don't mean this in a negative way, but it goes to that place, right? Because I think that's just like natural nowadays because there's so much like crazy shit that people are doing. Between the crazy people throwing milk and fucking eggs at these paintings in Europe. and the gluing themselves to streets, that it's not crazy to think that somebody will find fault in something that Tesla did and try to burn down his last laboratory, right?
Yeah.
That's not a crazy thing to think. But in my mind, like the first thing I think of is like somebody just fucked up and like didn't do what they were supposed to do. Like the guy who ruined all those samples, those what did they have, like cancer samples or something like that? They're doing cancer research.
It was like 85 years of research or something like that.
He unplugged the fridge or some shit like that.
Probably to like plug in like the sander, like they plug in like
buffer.
the floor buffer or something like that. But
And he lost, and then all those years of research were lost. I think that this is probably going to be attributed to something similar. Like,
but I don't know how they don't have some kind of backup generator system or something like that for such important shit.
with the guy who, yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, but
yeah.
see, I just think that the Nikola Tesla lab is just, it was probably some idiot that hates Elon Musk that thought that was related to Elon Musk. He was like, Elon Musk ruined Twitter. Get out of here. You need to be shadow banning these people.
Yeah, they spray painted "Stop fracking" on the side of the building, and then fucking threw Molotov cocktails.
Correct. They were like, stop big energy.
Yeah,
Go green.
If we just build more windmills,
Right?
if we just build more windmills, we won't have this problem.
And kill more whales. Yeah, that's the idea.
You seen the most recent Mr. Beast video when he's buried alive for
I
70
did
days?
see it. I did see it, bro. I did see it.
This guy's work ethic is crazy. He just finished building all those wells in Africa, and then now this guy buries. Like, where does he take a break?
Bro, did you see that idiot that went in on me in the comments on the Instagram?
Somebody told Justin in the comments of Instagram. Somebody who didn't even watch the video admittedly told Justin he didn't watch the video. Also told Justin, how do you even know that those villages needed wells?
Yeah,
And I was
let's
like,
start at the beginning. I told somebody was hating on the video of Mr. Beast saying, why do you have to, film this content for, and I'm like, that's how he makes the money in order to change people's lives. Like it's not negative content. He's showing the progress and what is being done here, just like a TV show would do, like anybody would do.
He's also bringing awareness to the situation that these places are in, where other philanthropists might be made aware and are able to fucking contribute to these places as well.
Yeah, to his 200 million followers or subscribers rather. So go ahead. So somebody goes in on me on the comments because I defended him. People were hating on him, and I was like, "Why are you hating on this guy for changing people's lives? Like this is ridiculous."
Yeah, this is the same thing that happened when he was curing people's blindness, and the internet went crazy too. I mean, I don't look at it.
So what did the guy say?
The guy said that that Africa is one of the richest countries in the world, and how do you even know that these villages needed wells? And I'm like, well, you watch the videos, and the people who live in these villages tell you that they have to walk a mile in each direction to get water.
And it's swamp water.
Yeah.
Dirty ass water that's giving them typhoid and shit. They're getting diseases from this water that we don't even have in this country anymore.
Exactly. So, you could literally visually see the difference that this well is bringing these people. So it's difficult to really argue it. And it's like, is he recording it and making money off of it? Yes. But then he uses this money to do other, philanthropical things. And it just goes around and around and around. And there's nothing wrong with that. I don't see anything wrong with this guy going to, impoverished countries and, helping them live better lives.
I agree.
There's nothing, whether he's curing people's blindness, taking Snickers from the overweight to cure them of diabetes, whatever he's doing, that's
Breaking in their house and doing
Yeah,
them like
can
the
you
Grinch,
imagine?
with emptying the candy drawer.
yeah. Mr. Beast kicks in my door and he takes a fucking Butterfingers from my bedside drawer, and he's like, "Motherfucker, I know you're hiding this in here. Cut it out, Roberto. You're
competing in February.
You're 20 pounds over. Enough."
Yo, that's
No, but but that is the world we live in. People will find fault in everything, dude. But they won't find fault in like the real crazy things. The things that are overwhelming that they don't want to fucking tackle, they don't find any fault in this. Countries sponsoring other countries going to war, they don't find any fault in that. But they do find fault in Mr. Beast, building wells in Africa.
Yeah, but they'll find it's.
Yeah,
I hate it.
Child labor situations that are going on in other countries, no. We'll still wear their products. We don't got anything against that.
I hate capitalism as I'm tweeting on my iPhone.
Yeah.
I hate capitalism.
It's like, no, you guys just need something to be upset about.
Yeah.
All right. That's why every 6 months they should just fucking let a panther out. They should just let a panther out. Then it's like it's a different day.
Yeah.
You don't know when it's coming. You just know it's coming. And you go to work every day, and maybe you're sitting by the bus, and you're thinking like, there might be a fucking cougar behind that fucking building, and it's gonna come after me. They gotta let a couple of them loose. It can't just be one. It'd be too easy for people to fucking stay away from it. They start letting a couple panthers out in the wild, and people will start straightening up. They're gonna have bigger fish to fry.
Yeah, correct. I can't disagree. Like that big lion walking in the streets of India or Italy.
Italy, even crazier.
Mamma mia.
Yeah, if it was in India, if it was in Asia, and it was a fucking Bengal tiger running loose, I don't think it'd be half as crazy because they live there. But when you're in a country where they don't have fucking lions, and you just see one walking through a residential neighborhood, dude, that's fucking crazy. Can you imagine you looked out your window tomorrow and there was a fucking sloth knocking on your door?
A sloth, I'd be like, what? That wouldn't be scary, but it'd be definitely different.
It'd be different.
Like when I saw that bald eagle, and there's some on Long Island. Yeah. When I saw that bald eagle grab that goddamn groundhog, I was mind blown.
That's fucking crazy. I feel that way when I see turkeys sometimes.
I used to, but I don't anymore. There's like 25 where I live.
They're just that's where I see them.
There's a gang where you live at.
Yeah, right.
Legit.
Dude, when I go to his crib and I see them, it's like they're like dinosaurs to me. I'm like, look how fucking big these things are.
Yo,
nobody's allowed to fuck with them, so they just they get as big as they can.
They put them there intentionally because they eat ticks and stuff.
Nah, but they wild out, bro.
They eat a lot of ticks.
They intentionally drop turkeys off there?
Yeah. No, not there specifically, but like in different areas.
General.
In different areas, that's what they use them for. I actually recently found that out.
I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know about that either.
Very interesting.
Yeah, that's fucking
Are
crazy.
you full of shit? Are you just
No, I'm serious. I swear to God.
Okay.
I promise you.
All right.
I promise you, man.
Yeah, I believe that your promise that might maybe be true.
I'm telling you it's true. It's as true as this is coquito in my cup. It's pretty damn true.
Delicious?
Yes.
Chocolate? Cherry?
Chocolate cherry.
All right, you got anything else before we end tonight's escapades?
Anything else, Twiz? What you got, man? What you got for the people one time, Twiz? What do you got?
Man, listen, man. Get your coquito. Little coconut coquito, best on the island. I got money on it. I haven't lost yet. I'm not going to lose because that's just how we give it up over here. You heard? Masters of None, best podcast this side of the Mississippi. Shout out to my boy Justin. Shout out to my boy Berto. Best host that you can have. Me on the boards. Back here doing whatever it is I do. Trying to make it look good. But nah. Thanks you guys for tuning in. Thanks everybody that jumped in the chat. Connor, Saif, Chris, Spaz, Rabs. Shout out to all you guys for checking in. Please make sure you guys jump into Discord. We are very active in the Discord. We typically go on tangents in there too. So jump in there, man. We got all different types of chats. You can say what you want to say. You can do what you want to do. You can be who you want to be. Also, you can check us out now on all your podcast listening services, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, Podbean. Is Podbean?
Yep,
Podbean, Apple Podcasts. Definitely make sure you guys like or thumbs up rather and subscribe. Please subscribe and like. It helps with the algorithm, as my brother Justin would always say. Make sure you share it with a friend. Make sure that you guys, when you do come in, we just want to say thank you. We appreciate you guys getting engaged in the chat. We love interacting with you guys while we're doing this. And when you jump onto the YouTube channel, make sure that you guys are putting in our YouTube channel. We seem to be getting a little bit of flack.
Switch to the logo. Switch to the logo, to the main camera. This is our logo for our podcast. Subscribe to this channel and this podcast. There are other podcasts with a similar name to ours, and I swear to God, I am convinced they don't even make YouTube content. They don't even make YouTube content, and they're over 1,000 subs. And I'm convinced that they are getting subs from ours that may not listen as often as they want to listen to us, so they don't know that it's not us. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they listen to us on Spotify, but they subscribe to the wrong channel. So subscribe to the right channel. This is the Masters of None podcast with the Drunken Master. This guy right here, man. Right here. This guy right here. It's going to say Masters of None podcast. Just like this. Thank you, guys. That's what I got. What do you got, bro?
Look for the mustache.
That's it. Look for the stash.
Our guy has a stash.
Goddamn right he does.
Stash gang.
Yeah. But, Dan, there was something else I wanted to mention that Twiz didn't mention. and now I
The
can't
Discord
remember.
or the
He mentioned Discord.
Nah,
Kick channel. And also, we're trying to grow this Kick channel. So please subscribe to the Kick. If you're subscribed to our YouTube channel and whether you have Kick already or you're going to one day get Kick, make sure that you check it out. And you can also check our videos on Rumble that we upload also. And we're a little behind on the Spotify, but those episodes are going to be coming up
We'll get there.
very shortly
Little Coconut LLC on all platforms.
on all
Check out
platforms.
the hat.
Ghost Brewery for all of the dopest beer. The Lady in Purple is out now, which Paul, the brewmaster from that brewery, talked about on our podcast. It is out now, canned, available. It's also on tap, but it's also there available for takeaway.
Nice.
Right? Takeaway?
Takeaway.
There you go. Yeah,
Take
takeaway.
out.
That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Takeaway.
Takeaway. That sounds
there
like
you
some
go.
UK shit.
Yeah, that's some
You guys
UK
want to go
shit.
get takeaway?
Yeah, that's what they
That's
call
it.
All right, that's it. Masters and None, episode 176.
Yep.
Says.
176. Shout out to the chat. Thank you guys. We appreciate it. Master None, we out.
Oye, te hablo desde la prisión. Wilson Manyoma. Hormona.